So these expectations that you have of yourself, I want to ask you, whose expectations are they? Are they my expectations as your coach? Are they your expectations of yourself? Are they somebody else expecting something of you? Whose expectations are these? And if your friend had these exact expectations of themselves, what would you say to them? And I think often that we are very hard on ourselves and we have these expectations that maybe are a little bit unrealistic. They're unrealistic because we probably cannot achieve as quickly as we want to. And maybe we look at other people and we see, look what they're achieving, and it's not fair that they're achieving that, and look at them. And maybe we're not realizing how long it actually took them to get there. And aside from that, I think we put onto ourselves these expectations to be perfect at everything because we see the highlight reels on social media. And maybe we look at other people and we just see the parts of them that are successful. We don't see why we can't be successful like that. And the problem is that you see yourself all the time and you don't see them all the time. So you don't see the times that they're feeling something like frustration as yourself there. And I want you to really center yourself and ask yourself, when you're frustrated with things and you're not meeting these sort of expectations, ask yourself, whose expectations are these? And why are they there? And why are you holding up to that level? Are they too high? Are you being too difficult on yourself? Are you being too hard on yourself? Are you misinterpreting your coach's expectations of you? Because I'll tell you, I'll speak as a coach. Our expectations is progress, not perfection. Our expectation is application, not 100% compliance. We want you to feel your way through it. We want you to succeed. We want you to do the things that will get you to your goal. But we don't want you to think that you have to be perfect at it, because nobody's perfect at it. Not even we are perfect at what we're doing. You want to feel your way through. You want to have proper expectations, and don't be a perfectionist. I talked about this in a previous message where it comes to, trying to be the perfect mom, the perfect spouse, the perfect father, the perfect coworker, the perfect teammate, whatever it is. It's impossible to be perfect all the time. So why are you expecting that of yourself? And to carry that expectation into the fitness side of things is even worse, because for most people, fitness does not become one of the top things in their life. They have to make room for it. That's not to say that there's not things that you could do in your general life day to day that won't work towards your goal, but it's not often the top 3 priority, right? So I'm asking you again, whose expectations are these? And if you're not living up to them, are they reasonable expectations? And if they are reasonable, what's a better way that we can try to move towards that goal? Maybe edge towards it. I mean, not try to be there right now, right away, because maybe, again, it's a reasonable expectation. It's just not reasonable right now at the level you're expecting. Okay? So ask yourself, whose expectations are these really? Is your coach expecting this of you, or is it because you're expecting it? Does your family expect this from you, or is it because you have this standard, this vision of yourself as a family member that you're trying to live up to? Does your workplace expect you to be and do what you're doing, or is this an expectation that you're placing on yourself? And again, when you take the expectations that you're holding on yourself and you would put yourself in a position of your best friend, what would your best friend say to you about those expectations? Because if you don't believe your coach wants the best, what's your best friend expecting from you? Whose expectations are these really?